So hello and welcome to 7 Hour Log. This series is my way of documenting the struggles and challenges of learning to play old school RuneScape and edit videos within a time cap of 7 hours per week. After seeing a recent video suggest that casual accounts play around 4 hours a day, I just had to put a constraint on the time. As with a full-time job, I know I can barely play 1 hour a day at the moment. So what makes me qualified to make this? In my RuneScape career so far, I have never got a fire cape, I've never got a fighter's torso, I've only ever had 199, and that was in fire making, so I don't think it counts. And I've got a trail of dead hardcore ironman, which I'm hopeful this one will survive a little bit longer. When it comes to editing videos, I am a complete novice. From looking online, I basically downloaded the OBS free version and also hit film editing software, the free version. If anyone actually watches any of these videos, it would be fantastic if you could sort of leave some comments and reviews, because the whole point of this is to document my learnings along the way. So, what are the goals? On old school RuneScape, my hope is not to die in the first 2 weeks, and also try and gain a 99 that actually is impressive. I may need to learn how to play old school RuneScape beforehand, but we'll follow things along, we'll learn on the way. When it comes to video creation, I've got 3 main goals. Find screen capture and editing software that works for me, understand the basics of video editing, and document the progress. I'm hopeful that I may have even figured out how to put text on, so you might even see these on the screen. This challenge is already a huge learning experience. So far, we're 2 hours into the account already, and I've literally just got to the start. What you'll see is the account has a few bits on it, and that's because everything that I did previously, I recorded in the wrong media file. What I've done so far is basically got starter levels of thieving, and also done a very few basic starter quests, looking at Cook's Assistants and Wrestler Ghost and the classics. Other things that I've learned then is when it comes to all of this, there's a massive overload of possibilities when you're looking at what things you can edit, what software to use, and everything in between. So what I'm going to do is just start with what I've got, stick to it, try and learn the basics, and then from there change once I've got that understanding, rather than stopping and changing every 5 minutes. I've found talking in front of a mic is actually incredibly hard. I've got huge respect to anyone who does it professionally. I'm sure I'll get more comfortable over the time. So looking at the initial account goals then, with the basic quests achieved, I think the best thing to do is always to try and get some starter agility. And I've never played the rune crafting minigame before, so that's the first mini aim, is to get there and figure out how on earth to play it. I made it over to the gnome agility course. This is bringing back true nostalgia, just like how quickly the levels go and everything else. Did forget that you can't use the fishing trawler to teleport until you've got some base level fishing. So I started to do that and then realised that it's just going to be quicker to walk there. Think I'll be here for a little while because walking here was an absolute nightmare, and I'm looking forward to the increased run regen. I'm now understanding how so many YouTubers miss all the levels continuously. Trying to get it right is a challenge. But should be coming up to now 10 agility. Fantastic. While I've been doing this, I was thinking I'm going to go over and do Sea Slug to get those massive starting levels, and probably do Monk's Friend as well. I've been missing this so much. This nostalgia is brilliant at the beginning. Just trying to actually figure out how to do it. I don't think there's any more point of me staying here, because I'll then just go over and do the Draenor course. As many of you would have guessed, I'm not doing Sea Slug, as I totally forgot that it needs 35 aching. Go back to the drawing board. To say this was not a smooth start was an understatement. I forgot you had to go down here, almost lost the hardcore. And then secondly, I didn't realise, I knew they needed water, I didn't realise it had to be in a jug. Great. So I'd love to show you all the progress over the last week or so, however I've run out of time within the 7 hours. I grossly underestimated how long it would time to take me to edit everything. Just trying to add a text box on the editing software took me probably about an hour and a half, which was a bit of a wasted time. What I'm planning to do is basically split the videos into 5 hours of playtime and 2 hours of editing, which I already feel is not enough time editing, but it should hopefully force me to learn editing fairly quickly. What I will do at the moment, I'll just try and put some screenshots on of what I've achieved. Leaders with currently is a 144 total level and 9 quest points with 7 quests completed. What I'm looking forward to do next week is continue to progress forward the rune crafting mini quest and start building up the base level of this account so we don't die. Catch you next week.